Hi, my name is Patrick, and here we talk about 5 steps that will help you improve calculation speed. This will not only help you for CAT but for the other MBA entrance exam. A lot of students do ask, like, why do you require calculation for CAT because they have a calci? But yes, you being comfortable with calculation definitely improves speed because in a CAT, the calci is a online calci, difficult to use. It takes time consuming. Also, simple calculations, not using a calci become much faster. Yeah, tougher calculation you can definitely use a calculator, but it's right. We've been training students for more than 23 years for the MBA entrance exams. So while learning calculations, it makes you faster in the examination. So if you're fast, because one of the major time waster in the examination as far as quant is concerned is calculations. If you're fast in calculation, you can save time, and the moment you can save time, you can solve more questions in the examination. It also builds confidence. The moment you're comfortable with numbers, solving questions becomes more, you become more confident, and that helps you to solve faster. Also, because you are able to calculate, you tend to get better methods. Specifically, if you can calculate mentally, then you focus more on trying to get the methods than on trying to calculate. That definitely helps. Is it difficult? No. Ensure that you practice regularly. The moment you practice regularly, calculation will become easy. Okay, anyone can calculate. The key is practice. The key is being comfortable with it. Right. The first step is what all you need to learn. You need to learn 20 to 20. We're talking of MBA entrance exams. So 20 into 20 is start with 15 by 15, start by 10 by 10, 15 by 15, 20 by 20, and keep revising every day. The key is to be on regular basis. Keep practicing these calculations helps. Second, squares up to 30 and cubes up to 13 helps. So know these numbers. I mean, somewhere the calculation will help. For example, cubes helps in compound interest. Suppose I had 30% interest for 3 years. So it becomes 1.3, 1 plus r cube. So that's where 13 cube comes. So these calculations definitely comes into handy. So knowing them helps. Also ensure that keep revising, because only if you revise will you be able to remember it and be comfortable. Next is being comfortable converting fractions to numbers and vice versa, or percentages. So you should know how much percentage, 1 to up to 1 by 12, how much percentage. A lot of sums in work, etc. You need to convert fractions to percentage, and being comfortable with conversion, it helps to solve faster. Also to calculate percentage, etc. You are knowing fractions to percentage helps. Also power of 2 from 1 to 12. So you should know up to 2 raised to 12. Okay. Also, power of 3, 4, 5 from 3 raised to 1 to 3 raised to 6. Same as 4 raised to 1 to 4 raised to 6. 4 raised to 6 is same as 2 raised to 12. And 5 raised to 1 to 5 raised to 6. Be comfortable with these calculations. Next, 2-digit number calculations. Addition, subtraction, multiply, divide, factorize. So we start with add and subtract. Take 2-digit numbers and add, subtract as such. So once you're comfortable with it, then maybe you can go with multiply and divide. But key addition, subtraction is what is more common. Try to be first comfortable with it. How do you this one? Suppose you go and see any number, like you see a car number, 4 numbers. Take 2 numbers, first 2 numbers, last 2 numbers, add them, subtract them, and then maybe if you possible multiply or divide as such. Same way, whenever you see a 4-digit number or less, you can maybe divide them into 2 groups and then add, subtract, and so on. The moment you do it mentally, you automatically become comfortable with it. And last is practice. We have a calculation sheet that we practice. 15 minutes of calculation every day will definitely help. You can also use apps for calculation, that also helps. But yes, regular practice is what is required to be comfortable with calculations, right? Thank you.